My name is Nicole, and I'm going to be presenting on biracial and multiracial college students. According to our course reading, Multiculturalism on Campus, in fall 2013, 20 million students were enrolled in U.S. degree-granting post-secondary institutions, with 2.9% of U.S. resident students, which is over 559,000, placing themselves in the two or more races category. Though this number seems relatively small compared to the majority population, the number of multiracial students will continue to grow as the years go on. The development of biracial and multiracial identities on campus may be similar to other students of color, but may also differ from those of monoracial identities. Students of multiple races may typically experience at some point in their college career what is called monoracism. This is a newer term that can be defined as targeting individuals who do not neatly fit monoracial categories or having characteristics that set them apart from students who identify as one race. Beginning in the 2010 school year, the U.S. Department of Education required all institutions to collect data in two steps. First, the students would indicate if they are Hispanic Latino or not Hispanic Latino, regardless of race. Then students would select from one or more of the categories: American Indian or Alaskan Native, Asian, Black or African American, Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander, or white. Since this new ruling just began very recently in 2010, there was much talk about how this would affect diversity numbers on campus compared to previous years. If 10% of all students formerly counted in one racial category now count in the two or more races category, other racial category sizes will appear to decrease. This becomes a concern to institutions who may be trying to increase diversity, as the numbers will affect a decrease in students who had previously identified as being just African American or just Asian American, for example. This is where reporting assessment and the U.S. Census play a big role in the microaggressions that multicultural students may face, as biracial or multicultural students may feel a certain pressure to choose just one race. I chose to analyze an article by Patrice Ingram titled, "How Do Biracial Students Interact with Others on the College Campus?" This article focused on the social interactions of biracial students in 2014 on a northeastern U.S. campus. College is a place where many students are still exploring racial identities and how one chooses to self-identify. This article studied how biracial students can feel horizontal hostility from the group they want to be accepted by on campus. An email to participate in the study was sent to all students at the university who had selected the racial category of two or more races on their college admissions forms. The facilitators used a qualitative analysis to approach how students felt participating in different organizations on campus. Of the 201 students that had responded, 56 students indicated that they felt somewhat or often unwelcomed into monoracial minority groups and organizations. 54 students also indicated that they felt somewhat or often unwelcomed into mainly white groups and organizations. 2.1% had even indicated that they had been denied membership into a monoracial minority group or organization, and 1.5% had indicated that they had been denied membership into a white group or organization. The end of the study had an open-ended response area for students to make recommendations for creating a welcoming college environment. The top two recommendations that students had made included the need for more support in creating biracial student organizations and the need to teach others about biracial populations, either through courses or speakers, for example. This would help students to explore and connect with other biracial or multiracial students and discover resources that are out there.